Welcome to Season 1, Episode 12 of Classic Doctor Who. Let's get into it. At least Susan's overacting while falling matched everyone else this time. I feel like the landings aren't usually this rough. Also, if you're knocked unconscious, you're not going to still be standing, even if you are bent over a console. I legitimately almost asked, are her pants leather? I forgot, again, that she was wearing the Thal's pants. I still don't know why. I must have missed the reasoning for that. I mean, I think hers got wet when they crossed the river, but...
Ian Chesterton?
She said that more like she was not sure that that's who it was. They aren't sure.
Oh! Have you hurt your head?
Oh, it's terribly.
Well, let me look at it.
Oh, my neck hurts too.
I wish my headaches and neck pain went away that fast.
It's all right. Grandfather!
Oh, she remembered him real quick.
I've got some ointment. We'll get some water, too.
Yes.
Ointment for what?
Ow!
I don't like the look of this cut at all.
Okay, he does have a cut. All right. Yeah, that ointment you were talking about there. That's not creepy or anything. He thinks he's back at school?
What's he doing there?
Oh, he's cut his head.
Shouldn't we help him?
This is a very weird start to an episode. Didn't seem very precise, and it seemed like way too much.
What do we do if his skull's fractured?
I don't think it's as bad as that.
I can't take you back, Susan. I can't.
He's rambling.
The ship. The TARDIS.
Okay. So she's remembering.
The doors. Well, they can't open on their own. They can't. They must have been forced open when we crashed.
Crashed?
No, the ship can't crash. It's impossible.
They always say things are impossible on this show, and then they happen.
Well, there's something here. Inside the ship.
What?
But that's not possible. You feel it, don't you? When the bandage is completely white, it means the wound is healed.
And Susan didn't see that?
I'm gonna try the controls. Be careful, Susan.
Okay, you do that, Susan.
No!
Did she just get shot? Jesus. Oh, Susan. Oh, there he goes. Don't be gentle with her or anything, Ian. Jeez.
Well, what could happen?
Oh, I don't know. You're all just like fainting, can't remember shit. Nothing's gonna happen at all.
My head. Oh,
You cut your forehead, but you'll be all right.
well, it hurts here.
Where? Show me.
His neck. Same as Susan. I'm gonna want to sleep on it, but convenient. There we go.
All right.
I'm confused about why they all seem so confused and are acting like it's not working, but it's giving them water. It's been a long time. What the hell?
No. Who are you?
Susan. You don't need that.
Yeah. Okay.
No, the ship must have stopped and put us down somewhere.
But where? You don't know, do you? You're just guessing, aren't you?
I mean, he's literally in the same ship and same situation as you. He went through the same thing you did.
You didn't touch the controls, did you?
No.
She looks panicked.
I was thinking,
Yes?
Yes, anything may help.
do you think something could have got into the ship?
No.
What do you mean? An animal or a man or something?
Ian, everything you've seen so far, you think it's really funny? Like, you think it's so ridiculous?
I've been very patient with you, Miss Wright, and really, there's no more time for these absurd theories.
Well, my look earlier was because I was like, oh, he's actually, like, listening to her and seems like he wants to hear what she has to say. There goes that.
Barbara?
Keep an eye on Susan.
Yes. Don't.
Creeper? Here we go again.
Are you all right?
Oh, yes, these numbers keep blurring.
He has a head injury.
What can I do to help?
You literally have a bandage on his head.
You're awake now. How are you feeling? Susan, you do remember who I am, don't you?
Of course I do.
Susan, why don't you give me those scissors? Give them to me.
Why would you go so close?
We wouldn't hurt you, Susan. Well, surely you know that.
I noticed the shadows before.
Well, we're imagining things. I mean, how would anything get into the ship anyway? But where would it hide?
In one of us.
No.
She's been trying to stab you guys, Barbara.
He's decided that the only fault can be outside the ship. He's gone to turn on the scanner.
No! No, you mustn't! Don't touch!
I tried to touch, and it was like being hit, but without any pain.
Hit where?
Well, the back of my neck hurt.
That's rather like mine.
Barbara seems to be the only one that...
Didn't affect Barbara and me like that.
Okay.
Stand close beside me, will you?
Well, then why don't one of them do it if it doesn't affect them?
That's very curious. That can't be what's outside the ship. This is a photograph.
That's a photograph.
Can you explain it?
There's some odd shots in this one. Like, different from what they normally do.
Well, what's all that about?
Oh, don't you know? I thought you might be able to explain it. Trying to confuse me, eh?
Look, why don't we just try and open the doors and see for ourselves what's outside?
What is inside, madam, is most important at the moment.
His bandage seems like it's white now.
You sabotaged my ship.
What
I
are you
didn't
talking
touch your
about?
ship. That is strange.
You're the cause of this disaster, and you both knocked both Susan and I unconscious.
Don't be ridiculous.
What?
But why would we? For what reason?
Blackmail, that's why. You tried to force me to return you to England.
Oh, don't be so stupid.
I knew it,
well.
I'm sure of it.
How dare you? Do you realize, you stupid old man, that you'd have died in the Cave of Skulls if Ian hadn't made fire for
Oh,
you?
I...
And what about what we went through against the Daleks?
But I...
Accuse us? You ought to go down on your hands and knees and thank us. But gratitude's the last thing you'll ever have, or any sort of common sense either.
Yes, Barbara. Oh, crap. She just got hit with it. I loved that moment with Barbara. Is he starting to feel it? Or his watches? Are they like melting or something? Okay, well, I liked that moment. I don't know why she's crying now, though. Like, I liked the moment where she stood up to the doctor.
I've decided we need more time to think. We're all somewhat overwrought. Miss Wright?
I wouldn't drink that.
I wish I could understand you, Doctor. One moment you're abusing us, and the next
Not wrong.
you're playing the perfect butler.
A little nightcap to help us relax and sleep. Hmm?
What are you doing, Susan?
I'm sorry for what Grandfather said to you.
It wasn't your fault. Try and get some sleep.
So those are their beds. I'll be so uncomfortable. He gets that snazzy robe, and those women have to dress like nuns. Well, that was quick. It looks like the sleeve of basically the sack that the women are wearing. And I don't feel like it would be Susan doing it, but Barbara hasn't seemed to be affected, so I don't really know. I don't know what to make of this. This is a different episode, and I'm like critiquing it a lot, but mostly just because this has been a little over the top. But I actually really like it. I like that it's different. I like that we're getting something different besides this like brand new monster creature being. Although I guess technically in the first one we had humans-ish, right? We just went back in time, right? It wasn't a different planet. But I don't know. This is a little different. I like it. So I'm just curious to see where the next one goes. I see now though why it's only a 2-parter. Because you couldn't really, if they're going to be on the TARDIS the whole time, and it's going to be more of like a mental game of you know what they're having to go through and conquer, then yeah, you can't really drag that out for too long. So yeah, no, I'm definitely intrigued by what's happening, and looking forward to seeing what part 2 is going to have in it. All right, that's going to wrap up this one. If you're watching this on Patreon, thank you so much for the support. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to catch up with those on Patreon who got this episode months ago, you can just click the link in the description below. And if you're going to stay on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future uploads. And no matter what platform you're watching on, thank you, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.